Hi, this is Denise and welcome to Mommy's Guide to Happy Hour. And today we are going to be talking about all of the holiday stresses that we go through as moms. But before we get started, we have to do one of my favorite things, which is my hashtag Mommy's Drink of Choice, glass of Prosecco. And I want to just say welcome to my guest mommy, Becky. So cheers, Becky. So fun fact with Becky, she was on my second podcast, but it was just audio, so you didn't get to see her, on Living Lighter, which was a lot of fun. So I'm happy she's back now. The stress of the lights, and we actually have to look good. You know, we can't be all grungy and just how rolling out of bed doing it. So I appreciate you coming. Thank you. Thank you. So again, I thought it would be good with Becky to talk about holiday stresses because Becky and I bitch about the different things that we have to do for our family for the holidays. So as you know, if you've been following my Instagram feed, I've been doing 24 days of my favorite thing.
Right.
Which has been a lot. But it gives you an idea of like, what are some of my favorite things for the holidays and just some of my favorite things.
People should not have a problem getting you a present. That's for sure.
Is it? Can I have that patch?
That's like the perfect hint.
Well, you know what? My favorite thing is diamonds. No, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, just trying to think of my favorite things and just going through the holidays is just, it's a nightmare for us moms.
It is. I mean, I think, I mean, you can finish it.
It is. Well, no. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the dads, but we do all the wrapping, we do all the purchasing, we plan everything. If there's parties, we get everybody ready for it. We don't just buy for our children if we have them, we buy for our family and our husbands' families and our husband's family's kids, and it just keeps going and going and going. And you know, it becomes a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I think some families are smart that do the Secret Santa or the...
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. You guys don't do that though, do you?
No, we don't. But I have a friend who has a big family and they do it, and it's actually really fun.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen them do it, and it's hilarious, and everyone seems to really like it.
Do they get to make a list of, this is what I want to have?
No, they do that thing where it's like, I think it's called something about an elephant.
White elephant. It's white elephant. But isn't that a crappy gift?
No, they do nice gifts.
Okay.
They do nice gifts, and you know, it's cool.
Okay,
yeah,
we could try that because we don't exchange gifts anymore.
No,
we used to exchange gifts, but now we just get gifts for our children. So it's a lot easier. Though I do miss when we would get each other gifts.
I know. Yeah,
I know. We don't get as many gifts as moms as we used to. So.
Oh, this year it's very.
Is it very lean?
Slim pickings, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of lean over here too. I just, I have no idea. Like the kids haven't really given me any ideas of what they want. And there's always one big gift and I can't think of a big gift this year. And it's just, no one's told me anything. And what's today? What's today?
The
December 11th? Yeah. So, I'm like, Christmas came fast. It was just Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And now Christmas is here.
I know. It's going to be quick, yeah.
But, I mean, there's some holiday traditions, though, that I still enjoy. A holiday tradition that Becky and I have, and we've shared forever, is we do Christmas. At some point at Christmas time, we do a big Christmas dinner with her family, my family, her mom, my dad, our kids. And I look forward to that every year. That's always fun. And I enjoy planning for the party and buying the food and making it. And so not everything is stressful. Just some things are stressful. I think when you're, especially, again, I've said it before, I don't know how you working moms that go to a job from 9 to 5, 9 to 6, and then still have to accomplish everything else within the day. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah. I mean, this year's been pretty stress-free in that respect because I have plenty of time to get everything done.
Becky wants to spend all of her time at the beach house. She doesn't even want to come home.
Well, and I don't really have a job anymore, so that kind of...
So, I don't know. Do you want to tell a little bit of that background or
I was laid off.
Yeah.
Yeah. The week before Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.
I know. And you were there for how long?
Scrooge McDuck.
I know. You were there 20 years?
I was there 21 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes holidays stressful. But that kills me that most companies do tend to lay off
during the holidays.
Well,
they want to get you off the roll and off the books before the end of the year so they can start 2020 without
it's a little leaner.
My expenses are going to be off the books. So
right.
Yeah.
I know. Usually when I have a client that lets me go, it's usually right around the holidays time. It's always a joy.
Yeah.
Thank you. I always appreciate it. But and I've gotten laid off a few times and it was always right around the holidays.
Yeah. So I mean, you do have time to shop and
if you want to spend your money.
Yeah. I mean, this year was a little skinnier, I guess, as far as shopping but I had a lot more time to get things done.
Well, and if we go back to our earlier podcast with you, the whole living lighter, and so I'll remind you all. So Becky and her husband sold their beautiful home, sold most of their stuff in the home, moved in with her mom.
That was what most of the podcast was about.
That was what most of the podcast was about. Just though, and doing that, they were doing that to prepare for the next step in their life, which is they want to move down to the beach full time and really relax. Her husband sold his business, and it's just. We should drink more. Why aren't we drinking more? Because you're at the beach. We should drink more than we're doing. We should have a party from now until January 1st.
Yeah.
So what are some things that you're doing? So Kellen's in school, and are you and Judd?
No, Judd's been at the beach.
Okay, so you guys switch.
Yeah.
So when you're there for a week, he's with your mother.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday I wrapped every present in the house because, my mom is not really, for her to wrap the presents would be really difficult for her. So, I spent a long time wrapping presents yesterday, just wrapping presents and decorating trees and just doing all that kind of stuff.
Do you guys still have the Charlie Brown Christmas tree in the kitchen?
No.
No. Just the main tree. So when you have to wrap your presents, are you wrapping yours too?
Yes. And I shopped and bought my own presents too. I'm getting what I want this year. Yes.
I recommend that all of us moms go out and buy ourselves exactly what we want and then bill it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Did you buy it yourself too, or did you bill it to somebody else? Did you bill it to your mom?
No, I bought them and then she, I tallied it all up. And she gave me a budget. I came in under budget, so I did really well.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's all those years of doing spreadsheets for the company.
So
yes.
And all the half price sales. So.
Oh my gosh. Did you do any online shopping?
Very little. It was mostly I was down at the beach for a week, so and they had 50% off in a lot of the stores for the holidays. So
the outlet stores. What's open down there?
The Quiet Storm Surf Shop. I went there and I did. Yeah.
Did I guess Ava wants a surfboard?
Oh my gosh. No, she can have a surfboard that's at the house that Judd bought like a million years ago that's still sitting there that I use as like a little barrier.
Did you get her present yet?
I did, but I wouldn't do that to you. I mean, that surfboard is huge and heavy, and what is she going to do with a surfboard?
She was going to want to bring it back to your beach house and pretend like she's surfing.
But she had that boogie board at the beach, and it was too big for her.
Yes,
and I knew if Judd got her the smaller one,
she would have been mad.
She would have been annoyed. So he's like, I got both the same size, and I'm like, that was the right
She'll
idea.
grow into it next year.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll. I think she'll be a little heavier and able to weigh it down.
Hold it down. So, but maybe. Maybe a good present for me while we're talking about this, because I don't know what to get her, is surf lessons. Don't they have, can't you get those at the beach?
Yeah.
Like, could I get those now, I wonder? Could I go online and pre-order it? Then that would mean I'd actually have to go to the beach that weekend. But
I mean, you could just give her, something that says
surf. And will they do
lessons.
her age?
Yeah.
Do they do her age? Okay.
Because Jen's kids, Parker and Cooper, had it.
Okay.
Had them a few years ago.
Okay.
So yeah, they would do that, and I think she would really enjoy it.
I think she would do that. I think
Yeah.
she wants to do that. She wants a surfboard. She's been wanting a surfboard for 2 years, and I'm like, baby, we don't live in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Where are we going surfing?
Yeah.
So, but she's like, Kellen does it. I'm like, Kellen does it that one time.
Yeah.
He's not surfing when we're down there. But so,
No, I mean, you could probably you could maybe find one of those little wooden surfboard things or something, and just write surf
I could
lessons
do that.
or something.
I could do that. We
and
have
then
that
just
surf
buy 'em
shop
when
down
you
the
get
street.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And then she doesn't know when she's getting it. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, if she wants it, it's a neat, when they do surf lessons, they either do it in the morning or they do it after the lifeguard goes off duty. So that's a really neat time of the day. 'Cause
Right.
It's,
But that's the shark time of the day.
it's not the shark time.
Early
Not
in the morning
summer.
and sunset.
Not in the summer. It's not even close to sunset
the
at 5:30 in the
shark time of the
afternoon.
day. I would see it go by and there it goes.
Yeah.
I would see that.
No, she'd be out there with the guys. The shark would pick them first.
Probably.
Well,
they might throw her over. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think
do you still watch The Housewives? Not to get off topic. The only reason is because the shark was involved last night.
Which housewives?
The Orange County.
No.
So they're in Key West. They were in Key West, which was fun to watch because as many times as we've been to Key West, especially when we've been. So we've been to Key West together twice, and both times one of us was pregnant. So we still have not had a good time in Key West together because one has always not been able to drink. But it was fun to watch. It's always fun to watch the housewives go somewhere where we have already been because then you know where they're going and what they're going into. Well, they went jet skiing, but they had people on the back of the jet skis. Like I've been jet skiing in Key West, but I got to have my own jet ski.
Oh, okay.
But they had him on back, and there's this one mom who's deathly afraid of the water. Well, they're all out on the jet skis, and there goes that point. There was a shark, and they all started pointing it out. So the guys that were on it with them, got on top of the women because the shark was going by.
Oh my
gosh. And she was like, of course. And then they would go to her confessional. I knew this was how I was going to die. There goes the shark.
I wonder what kind of shark it was. It was just like big.
It wasn't big. It was
Okay.
because you could see the dorsal, but then you could see the tail. So there wasn't a huge space in between it. So it wasn't. It might have been not even 10 feet. It wasn't.
10 feet's a big shark.
Oh, well. I don't know. Jaws 2 was just on the other day. So when I see that sucker, but that's what I see now when they're in the ocean. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I might do that. So so you were shopping down there.
Oh yeah.
So you were shopping.
Yeah. No, I bought Kellen's presents, Judd's presents, my presents, a few presents for my mother. Then I wrapped everything
From the surf shop.
Well, just in general.
Yeah. Okay. So I went to the mall the other day and there was nobody in it. So I'm wondering, I'm actually going to pose this question. Are you shopping more online or are you actually physically going to the stores? Because there was nobody in the mall. I couldn't believe it.
I'm trying to remember the last time I was at the mall.
I hate the mall.
Yeah, I'm sure it was, I can't remember, but
I hate it. I hate going shopping.
Yeah.
Unless I know what I'm getting. I like to get in and get out. I don't like to look around. I don't like to browse.
Yeah, I don't either.
No. So
yeah, like Lauren will go to the mall for our friend. She and her sisters will go all day long.
Brad will do that.
And they will go to they'll go to the mall in Towson. They'll go to the mall in Columbia. They'll go to the mall here. They'll go, and it's like, aren't there all the same stores and the same crap?
It's the same stuff.
Yeah.
He's in there so long we have to go eat.
Ugh.
It's like we could spend all day in the mall.
Yeah.
And he buys me things, so I'm fine with that. But I just
look, when someone's buying you stuff.
When he's buying me stuff in the stores, I'm like, okay, but still, I really do not want to be there. I always say, I thought we just came for this, and he goes, well, let's see what else.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we're getting. And he loves to shop. And he, I don't know if you saw the pictures that I posted of that.
Yes.
Oh my God. So. One fun fact about Brad, if ever I can get him on this show, he likes to dress up. And when I mean dress up, if there is an occasion, he likes to look the part for it. So we had an eggnog party to go to on Sunday.
Okay.
And if you were on the board, you were supposed to wear a tux, and all the other guys were supposed to wear a suit and tie. And last year we went and he wore a black suit and tie, but it wasn't necessarily a fancy place. So like I had a jumpsuit on. I was dressed, but I didn't have a cocktail dress on or anything. So this year he comes back after shopping and gets this jacket that says Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, all over it with big Christmas boxes. And it's red and it has a tie to match. And I'm like, I thought it was going to be for a holiday party that we're doing. And he's like, no, it's for the eggnog party. And I'm like, oh, they're going to love you. And he wore it, and everybody... They thought it was funny, but then when we had them read it, and then they're like, oh, Home Alone, and they just thought it was so funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he was the hit. I'm like, you have to wear it more than once.
Yeah,
you have to wear it again. He got it at Walmart for $20.
Oh my God,
$20. But that's so like last year when you weren't here last year. You were in Key West. So I do a dessert and appetizer party every year right before Christmas.
Right.
And this is our 10-year anniversary doing it. So when Becky and I first did it 10 years ago, my child was 5 months old.
Right.
So Kellen was a year and a half.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
somewhere around there. So it was a small group of us, and we started because not a lot of people, when we have kids that age, want us to come to their holiday parties with the kids. So I'm like, everyone just come to my house, bring an appetizer, I'll make desserts, and we'll just kind of drink and kind of go to town. So now fast forward 10 years later, and now it's grown. It's still, Becky and her husband, and then my best girlfriend from high school and her husband. And we were kind of the, original 6, and we're all down 1, but I've added to my list. But we're down 1, but still, but we're all still.
It's math.
We're still doing it, and now it's just grown, but it's still the same concept. You bring an appetizer, a dessert, and bring your kids. And now I have a house full of, oldest being, I think Sandy's 13-ish, and they're all just running around the house.
Yeah.
We have at least 10 kids running around. So but last year for it, Brad bought one of those ugly sweaters, and it had Christmas balls on it that lit up.
That's cute.
So he was lit up all night with Christmas balls, but he likes to have a specific, and he went shopping for that.
Yeah.
Like I said to him, well, just wear that sweater this year. And he's like, no, I wore it last year. And I'm like, well, go shopping then for an ugly sweater. Like,
that's so funny.
And he won't let me dare buy anything on his behalf. So, but like for St. Patty's Day, he had to have this horrific leprechaun sweater with all the trimmings and just sunglasses, and just he like goes all out for whatever occasion it is. Even if he's all dressed up, it's man he really likes to shop.
Well, hey,
does Judd like to shop?
He says he doesn't, but usually it's me trying to get him to get a move on when we're in the store. So I think he might enjoy it a little bit.
What did he want this year?
What did Judd want? What did Judd want? He just got a few clothes. He really wants this one flannel shirt that, of course, they didn't have his size. So now, and it's hard to find. And
it's a specific flannel.
It's like the unicorn. It's a unicorn flannel shirt. How am I going to find it?
Right. What store is it in?
It was in Quiet Storm. And it's like this weird name brand that, and I looked online and you can't find it anywhere, and it's like, of course, that's what you want.
Yep.
So, yeah. So.
Uh-oh. He might be upset.
Yeah, he'll get over it.
Yeah, he'll be fine. We have to have Judd on the show one time. You guys would love Judd. He just does whatever comes to his mind.
I know. You'd really have to edit.
We would. We would have to put Alex to the test. I didn't want him on the podcast when I couldn't edit because I didn't know what he was going to say. No. I didn't. It's big D this, big D that, and it's big D. It's not even, and you never know what's coming out of his mouth.
You really don't.
You don't.
No. But he can say anything to anyone, and
they love it.
no one has a problem with it. If
No.
I said some of that stuff to people,
Yes.
they would never speak to me again.
It's
and
that
it annoys the heck
curly
out of me.
hair.
I just think, I don't know what it is about Judd, but
It's Judd.
he can say whatever he wants. And I just look at him sometimes and I'm like, how could you say that to that person? And he's just like, oh, and they don't mind.
They don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't either.
Since you all don't know what he looks like, we're going to have to post a picture. But my mother the other day said, you know who I think Judd looks like? And I'm like, who? She's like Christian Grey from 50 Shades.
Ew, no.
I'm like, no, he doesn't.
No.
I'm like, I don't see that at all. But apparently when she's watching 50 Shades of Grey, she's seeing Judd.
That is not something I want to think about.
Oh, I snorted. I couldn't believe she said that. I thought that was so funny. My mother. We're not going to talk about her.
Yeah. Moms.
Gotta love them. Movies. What are some of your favorite? I already know, but what are some of your favorite Christmas movies that you enjoy watching?
Well, I mean, I think, the National Lampoon, of course.
Of course.
And then...
Do you have a favorite part for that?
Do I have a favorite part? I love like the slapstick stuff. Like when he falls down the ladder, like he's on the ladder slides down and he's like, did anyone see that? Like, that's awesome. And
Or he sprays, what does he spray on the sled? And it just
goes. Yeah. Like I'm a slapstick person. When
Right.
someone falls, I laugh.
It's
Even if
funny.
I don't think it's funny, it's like, I
You
just
have
can't
to.
help it.
You
Yeah.
have to. Right.
And then Home Alone, I think but that's slapstick. I love,
I love him. I mean, we
love
watched
the
that
slapstick.
over and over.
Yeah. And it's so violent.
Fun.
Like, that show is so
It's fun.
violent.
And fun fact, I don't know if you know this, but the spider,
Yeah.
they wanted to use a fake spider, but whoever that actor was, I don't know who he was, wanted a real one for the effect. So that spider, that tarantula was real.
That's so funny.
And that whole scene, though, when I guess it's Joe Pesci goes to hit him in the chest, I can't look at it because I know it's fake.
Yeah.
But it just looks like it really hurts. And no, I do. I do. I don't get tired of watching that movie.
No, every time they fall, it's like their feet are like, it's just so funny.
And then the nail is right there, and it's like, can't you see the stuff? And it's so if I left my kid home alone for 3 days, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, he'd play Fortnite the whole time. He might not even know I was gone.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, he would get hungry, so
He can make toast.
Yeah.
He could make toast. He can't reach the microwave to do to do a hot dog or anything.
So you're still needed.
I know, but I do. I like Christmas Vacation. I get a kick out of that. My favorite scene in that is the whole when he's shopping for the lingerie.
Oh.
And
yeah, her name is Mary or something.
Yes, and he's like, my wife, God rest her soul, and she's like, oh, did she pass? And no, we're divorced. She's an adulterer, and he just, is it Hooters in here? I mean, just that whole, that whole thing. You're watching it, and you're going, none of this is appropriate for children. But my 10-year-old last year, I had it on, and I didn't think anyone was paying attention to it. Well, he paid attention to it the moment it was the bathing suit scene.
Oh,
he stopped what he was doing to watch her in that red one-piece bathing suit, and I looked at him, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Nothing." And so I had it on when we were decorating the Christmas tree because I have it on demand. And sure enough, as soon as that scene came on, both him and my daughter stopped decorating the tree, and they're like,
Well, it's also that song that they sang last year.
Well, the
Malika,
yeah.
That gets your attention.
So, I mean, they're like, oh, and then hot woman in a red bathing suit.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. But I do like that movie. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any more? You have one more.
I do?
You do. It's on for 24 hours on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
I do like that one.
Movie, yeah.
Becky and I used to live together in our 20s, and you had the DVD of that, didn't you?
Probably.
You did. I think it was on for 24 hours back then because she just kept playing it over and over. Oh, and you know what I was thinking about today, actually? Because Mariah Carey had that... Mariah Carey had that concert. So we had a roommate. I won't say her name. I doubt she will ever find this.
Yeah.
But we had a roommate, and she had the Mariah Carey Christmas CD.
Yes.
And she played it over and over.
It was worse than being in the mall and listening to it over and over again.
Becky wanted to murder her. She wanted to break it. And I mean, she played that a lot. She only made it one Christmas with us. She only lived with us for 1 year.
I mean, that was absolutely insane.
I think she left it for us for the next year.
Oh my gosh.
But now so Mariah Carey had her Christmas concert last night.
Oh gosh.
And Christmas All the Way or Jingles All the Way or something. So now whenever I hear any of her Christmas music, I go right back to us in that apartment and her playing it over and over again and you wanting to kill her because Becky would play over and over again the Jagged Little Pill. What was the song?
Oh crap!
I want to know.
Yes, exactly. So I was in the middle. I mean, I had Mariah Carey on one side. I had Alanis Morissette on the other. Oh, and
and Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline, and we are so off topic. But when we would come home in the evening after we'd been out drinking in our 20s, we would put on the soundtrack to Grease.
Oh yeah,
and sing The One That You Want.
Yeah.
Our neighbors underneath of us. It was a little old lady. She hated us because at 3:00 in the morning, we're dancing and we're singing. You're the one that I want. And Patsy Cline. Who had the Patsy? Did you have the Patsy Cline? I don't know, but yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good times.
Remember when that giant bee was like trying to kill us? That bee. It was a bee this big. I swear. It was the biggest bee I've ever seen in my life. And that thing was coming after us. And then we were stuck out on the...
we locked ourselves out on the balcony. It was in the whole apartment and we were in this tiny little... It was like crazy.
And then Judd thought we were insane and he walked in the door and it was on his back. We thought,
it was so much fun. Oh, that was fun. Oh, and if you live in the area, so we're in Annapolis, so the Uptide is closing. Uptide, yeah. Cheers to Uptide.
Cheers to Uptide.
We, back in the back of the blizzard ice storm of 95, we hitchhiked from our apartment to the Uptide, which was just down the street.
Yeah.
But, and it was just a hot mess of fun. And they're retiring it, right? They're closing it.
They're closing the Uptide, yeah.
So a friend of ours that was, we were mutual friends with us back in the day, sent us this announcement, you know, oh, we should all go. And remember when we did this, and this was... Oh, I don't know. What's the math? 95? What is that? 24 years ago. Something like that.
Yeah.
Alex was like, whatever.
24, yeah.
But yeah, so it would be fun, but no, I can't do that.
It's going to be insane. It's going to be so
crazy.
crowded. Yeah.
It was one of those dive bars back when you could smoke and you would open the door and the smoke would come out. And it was just dartboards. Did it have pool tables? I remember dartboards.
Yeah, I remember the dartboards. I don't think it had pool tables. It was pretty small.
And all rail
it was
beverages.
So dark inside.
It was very dark.
Yeah.
But we didn't have a lot of money back then. So I'm sure however much the drinks were, they were fine.
Yeah.
But it was, that was some fun times.
Mm-hmm.
That was good times. And our little homemade Christmas tree.
Yes.
I tied bows on it because we didn't have any money. We didn't have any Christmas balls.
We had a Christmas party and we had queso dip. That was our big. We did. And a crock pot. We're like, queso dip in a crock pot.
We put our parents there and they're like, there was nothing to eat.
I know. We
had booze though. I'm sure we had booze.
Oh yeah, we had plenty of booze. I think our parents brought the booze. So we had plenty of booze.
We had plenty of booze.
Yeah.
I don't remember the food. I don't remember making a thing for that.
I just remember queso dip because it was a big deal.
Did we make it or did we buy it?
Who knows?
I don't know. That was fun though. So if you think back to those parties we had together to now our parties, like we have ornaments on our tree.
You have charcuterie boards and stuff.
I know. I can't even pronounce that word.
I know.
So I might try to make one for Christmas this year.
They're so pretty.
Sandy brought one last year.
They're so
pretty. It was really pretty. But then I don't want to eat anything that's on it.
Oh, the cheese and stuff?
I'm not a cheese and
See, I love
pepperoni and
cheese.
lunch meat.
Yeah.
I
love
would eat the
cheese.
grapes. All right, well,
Yeah.
maybe I'll make one. I don't want you to bring that, though. I want you to bring crab dip. Becky makes the best crab dip. What? No.
I can make crab dip for the other party.
Oh, you can't make it for this one?
Well, because I have to get out of my mom's house.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's terrible when your mom is kicking you out for the
Well,
night.
I offered to let her kick me out, but yeah.
So what are you going to bring then? I thought
don't
we were having
know.
some crab dip.
I could get crab dip from like a
No.
place.
Okay. No.
I mean,
Make it easy on yourself. Just
I
buy
guess
something.
I could make it maybe on Friday and then just pick it up at my mom's house before we come over.
You could. Are her friends staying there Friday night too?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say they might get in it and start eating it.
No.
It's so good. What do your holiday parties look like this year? I'm going to ask that question. I don't know if anyone's going to answer me, but I
Yeah.
mean, well, we've been doing this a long time, so our definitely we've surpassed the queso days and the really bad wine.
Yes.
The really bad wine. Mm-hmm. I hated wine back then because it was so bad. I prefer the real vodka.
Ugh.
Yeah, I prefer the real vodka. Back then, I don't prefer it now, but I could drink it back then. So let's get back to Key West.
Oh,
So, like I was saying before, we go there quite a bit. And so you're getting ready to leave. Mm-hmm. So I don't get to go. I haven't been in a while.
Yeah.
But who all's going? What are some things you have planned? Where are you staying?
Well, it's my in-laws, Judd's parents. They have a timeshare, well, 2 timeshares down
Okay.
there, and it's always in December, Key West. So it's a good time of year to
nice.
go
It's nice to go
because
down
it's
there.
not as crowded, and I guess it's considered the off season because sometimes the weather could be a little iffy, but it's so nice down there.
It is.
It's so
It
pretty. They decorate everything so
do.
beautifully. I just love it down there. I mean, I think Key West is one of my favorite places.
I love it.
And we take our son, and everyone's like,
Are you the only one that takes your kid?
no, I mean, well,
Because
Jenna-
he's younger.
yeah, all the girls, like Kaylee and Jenna, they're 21 now, over 21.
so everyone can drink.
Oh my gosh. And they,
Drink.
oh my gosh.
And one just got engaged.
Yeah, Kaylee just got
Okay.
engaged. Jenna is hilarious. She is one of
Right.
the funniest people I know when it
So
comes
she
to
must
partying.
be fun to drink with now then.
Let's just say she has her own personal Uber driver. She's awesome.
Wow, I
Yes.
don't even have that.
Yes.
Oh my God. Cheers, Jenna.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's so fun.
How many are the Jennings going? Is everybody going?
No. It's just Greg and Jeannie and
Okay.
Judd's parents, and it's just a fun time.
Woody and Amanda?
No, they're not going.
They're not going, okay.
No. Yeah, so it's a good time.
What's the room situation? Do you know?
I think we're staying with Good and Little Debbie.
And that, don't you normally?
Yes. And then Jeannie, because it's going to be Jeannie and Greg and the girls, and
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's
probably
a lot.
Ben, Kaylee's
The new
fiance, will go.
yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a group over there. So
Right. Well, all right. So you're bringing Kellen. He's, oh my God, he's 12.
Yeah.
So can he not, do they not let him in? You know what I mean?
Well,
Like if
it's
you're
not-
like
like-
during the day, if you're all day
Yeah.
drinking, where can he really not go into?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, Judd and I are way too old to be out partying at night.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We're day
Like,
drinkers.
Yeah. We have.
After 40, you become a day drinker.
Yes, we have retired to the day drinking
We're day
community.
drinking. Right.
And
Right. We don't eat at 4:30, but we
Yes.
day drink. We're day drinkers.
yes.
Yes.
So yeah, he's fine, and he loves going to the Sunset Festival, and he's always in that cat guys. The cat guy. That
Oh, the
goes,
cat show. Yes.
Kitty.
Yes.
And
That's a great show.
He always picks Kellen out of the crowd, and Kellen stands there, and the cats jump over his head. And
Yes. If you have not been to Key West, you don't know what we're talking about. But there's a gentleman that's been there forever.
Yes, Dominique.
And he has cats that he treats like lions and
Yes.
tigers.
So he makes them jump through
Fire, and they are doing all this stuff. And
Yes.
if you haven't seen it and you go to Key West, you have to go down to Mallory Square and you have to watch them. And you have to find the guy with the beautiful German Shepherd, if he's still there, that sits on the motorcycle with sunglasses on his
Yes.
face. And he will charge you to take a picture
Yes.
with his German Shepherd. I did not know that the first time I went,
Oh.
and love German Shepherds because I have one. So I went, oh, can I get a picture with your dog? I took a picture and I walked away. I didn't know that you were supposed to pay him.
That's funny.
I just thought it was just a beautiful shepherd.
Sitting on a motorcycle.
With sunglasses.
Yeah.
I was 23. I didn't know any better. But then I found out, I think it was you that told me, and you're like, you were supposed to pay him for that. Like, I didn't. But so he's always picked for the shows. But yeah, I mean, when you're down there, you're not restricted really from anything.
You can walk around, like we get our mojitos, which they're the best. I think, you're only 90 miles from Cuba, so your mojito is going to be as close as you're going to get to a real mojito. Right. And, they're great.
Jewelry shopping is good.
Yes.
They've got
really
great jewelry. Yeah. They have great jewelry.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, just everything it's so laid back. It's so nice. I just love Key West. I mean, we were there 2 years ago. Brad and I went 2 years ago, and we stayed at the Waldorf. Stayed at the really nice hotel.
We stayed at the Waldorf.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it was so nice.
There's no way you can't have a good time at that place.
We had a double suite.
Oh my gosh!
And they had the adult side and the kid side, and they did not mix. Those kids stayed over to their side. Oh yeah, we stayed over to our side.
That's what makes the vacation a vacation.
It was so nice. But we ate. I found some new places. I took him. He had only been there once. It was like a day trip, and he fished. So I took him to all the great restaurants. But we found one that I told you about. I don't know if it was new. There's a lobster stand for lobster rolls, and it is further up Duval Street.
I saw that. Yeah,
it's real. If you haven't eaten there, you should try it. The lobster roll, and they're from here. Yeah, they're from Maryland.
Yeah,
because
they have one at the National Harbor, right?
I think so. And it's packed and it was really good. Okay. Literally, I could have eaten there every day. It was so good. Yeah, the food is good.
I mean, and Key West, you'll walk by this place and you're like, I don't want to go in there. And it's awesome.
It's really good. It's the fancy places that aren't that great.
Yeah. Yeah. And the real super, super, super touristy places that are like
Sloppy Joe's.
Yeah. I've never been inside of Sloppy Joe's.
Oh, I have. You've never even been in?
No.
I haven't.
No,
I've danced. I've danced in there.
No.
One time I needed money. And I didn't dance for the money.
I was going to say.
But no, I didn't. But I took my baseball cap off and started singing on the street. Oh. And people gave me like a quarter. I can't sing very well, but I was young. I wanted to stay longer. I didn't want to come back. I needed some money.
You had to think of a better gig then.
Well, there was a wet t-shirt contest, and I thought about it, and then I thought, no, maybe I shouldn't do that. But it was back when, was it Value Jet? Remember Value Jet?
Yes.
Are we dating ourselves, Value Jet? Where it was easy. It was like $79 to fly down to Miami. And you would drive. Was there a puddle jumper back then, or did you drive?
Yeah,
I think there was
puddle
both.
Jumpers.
But it was really cheap to go. Mm-hmm. So even if you didn't have a lot of money, and there's so many awful places you can stay if you need to inexpensively. So it's always a blast down there.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome.
It's so much fun. And you did the haunted tour.
Yes, that was fun.
Yeah. And so when the last time Becky and I were there together, I was pregnant. Mm-hmm. I was pregnant. So her and her husband did the haunted tour, and then the next night she decided to take us on the haunted tour.
I gave her the haunted tour.
She gave me the haunted tour while she had been drinking a lot and took me to every spot that they went to on the haunted tour. And the orbs.
Oh, yeah.
She was having me take pictures up at the moon and seeing every time there's an orb that's like a ghost.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And we went to one spot and she said, if you stand here, your drink will automatically spill on you. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember. Did I spill my drink? Did I do it just?
She's like, if you stand there, the ghost spills your drink. And I'm like, well, I only had water. So I walked over there and I'm like, nothing's happening. But
I may have made that one up.
But it's fun. But that's supposed to be a good tour down there. I didn't do it. Those things spook me out. They creep me out.
I was afraid of the doll down there.
That was rocking or something?
It's like a doll that it's in the museum now over by the airport. And he made me nervous. But other than that, I thought it was really cool.
I don't like dolls.
Yeah.
They scare me.
His name is Robert.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very formal.
Yes.
What was his backstory?
It was like a woman from Jamaica or the Caribbean somewhere. She made it for the children that she was a nanny for, and something happened, and all these weird things would happen with Robert. And I don't know.
So they put him in a museum, though.
He's in a museum in
So
Key
he
West.
can't get out.
I guess he's kind of like that Annabelle doll. He just sits in the little box. I don't even want to go to the museum and see him because I'm like, I don't want any bad mojo.
No, and I can't even watch that movie, Annabelle.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
No, I
Well,
can't.
I saw The Conjuring, the one where
Oh, I've seen some of that.
that was like Annabelle was kind of
Right. Favorite?
Wasn't she in that movie a little bit or something?
Who? Annabelle?
Yeah.
I've never seen it. It scares me.
The Conjuring does.
I started watching it. It scares me.
Yeah.
But I do like them. I liked the main character in it.
Which one? The guy or the girl?
No, the girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Favorite scary movie?
Okay. Well, I mean, of course, Halloween is like, you know.
That scares me.
Yeah, my all-time, I guess, favorite scary, but it's not as scary anymore. You know what I mean?
No, it still scares me. That music scares me.
I mean, it's scary.
Have you seen the new ones that are supposed to be really scary?
the new Halloween?
Yeah, I can't watch those.
I watched it on the plane, actually.
They put it on a plane?
It was on, you watch it on your seat. So
Oh, where
watch
you
it.
could, it wasn't like.
Yeah, so you just wear your little earbuds and you watch it because our
Ooh.
plane we had electrical issues, so we were just sitting there for like 2 hours on the runway.
The one with
With Jamie Lee Curtis as an adult.
the musician. You'll know this, Alex. Who was
Rob Zombie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the one he did 2, I think.
Yeah, it was like a reimagined.
And those are supposed to be really scary.
They're really violent. His
Oh,
are
is
really
that what it is?
gory
Okay.
and violent.
We
Yeah.
watched one of his. It was a sequel to Devil's Rejects, and it's like horrific. We stopped watching.
Oh, I can't watch that. Like The Shining scares
See,
me.
I kind of like The Devil's Rejects. I watched that.
I've never even
good.
heard of that. I don't know what that is.
It wasn't as scary.
Yeah, it's like a road movie.
Yeah, it's almost like a Western.
Yeah.
It was like Thelma and Louise, except they're the bad people.
They're killing people? Or?
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's
Yeah.
not, but this newer one was just horrific.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't watch
Right
that.
on.
I don't enjoy that.
Yeah.
The Shining scares me.
The Shining is a good one. Yeah.
Those twins. Twin girls, twin boys. They all scare me.
I really liked the latest It.
I haven't seen that
Not
yet.
the second one, but the
haven't.
one that was the first It. But it was not
but it's not-
old It. It's the new It, but not the second It.
The second it's no good.
The second
It is
it's
no
not it. It's not it. It's not that one.
Yeah.
So
The
not the one that just came out on demand now.
No.
The one that came out right before it.
Yeah, the
the
one that's
last
like
it.
two
It's
years
ago?
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the one with the kids.
But not
it's the adults.
the one-
Yeah, but
the-
not the one with John Boy from the Waltons.
Is it the one where the kid goes down the drain?
Yes.
Okay, I only saw the first 20 minutes of
Yeah, that was scary.
it. Was it a scary one?
I know. I mean, that was like to me the scariest part, but that kind of hooked me, and I was ready. So
Oh, I'm not a scary. If I watch a scary movie now, and if I'm home alone, I lock myself in the bedroom to go to sleep.
oh yeah, when I'm down at the beach, and if like
watch
I'll
something.
decide do I really want to watch a scary one, or do I want to watch something that isn't quite as scary?
I just watched that movie Greta. Have you seen that? So it's about an older woman that leaves purses in the subway and hopes someone will bring it back. And then she befriends them and stalks them and then
Was it good?
yes, and kills them.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Okay.
But Holly Jolly Christmas, we need more something beat to end this. But so normally I always ask my last question, which is what makes you happy? But Becky has such hilarious answers on what irritates her and makes her unhappy. I'm going to lead with that. So Becky,
And I'm generally a happy person.
you are generally
so,
a happy person, but what makes you unhappy? What irritates you right now?
bad drivers, traffic, people that butt in line when you're standing in line for like 15 minutes. And someone did it Black Friday when I was waiting for those tickets.
That's the worst.
Yeah. And he tried to disguise it like by.
Did you call him out?
No, but I put my purse in.
I would have called him out.
He was trying to get in front of me, and I put my purse over like this, and I was like, no. I don't think so. And
Oh, so you didn't let him butt then?
No, but he got behind me, and the guy behind me let him butt. And he was like, I was getting a cookie, and I lost my place in line. And I was like, bullshit. You did not lose your place in line. You butted in line because I saw you.
We're calling you out, Mr. Man,
I
if
stood
ever
in
you
line
want
for
to.
an hour for these damn tickets. So
What was the tickets for?
it was for the Splash Mountain thing at Jolly Rogers.
Oh, for Jolly Rogers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm like, I don't think so, dude. I've been standing here. So
No, butters are the worst.
yeah, butters are the worst. And then when they try to like,
Oh, I was getting a cookie.
I didn't realize there was a line.
I was getting a cookie and I got out of line.
no.
Where was the cookie? Was he eating one? Did you say, where's
He
your
was
cookie?
eating like 12 cookies because they had free cookies.
Oh,
He's the kind
okay.
of guy that, and then he was complaining about the hot chocolate,
Wasn't hot enough?
free hot chocolate. And he's
Oh.
complaining about it. It's like, well, you know what? Why don't you go buy hot chocolate? You might like that one more. I mean,
Here's some Baileys. Put it in your hot chocolate. It might be nicer.
so yeah, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, Becky, I have enjoyed going down memory lane.
Yes, it's
I'm enjoying it. It's been so much fun. I enjoy spending the holidays with you. I will say,
definitely.
We're only children. I was the only child until I turned 25, and then my dad and my stepmother had a child. So I still consider myself an only child. And so I like you're the sister that I'm never going to have. So I enjoy that we spend all of our holidays together and we have great memories, and it's a fluke that we live together. It really was.
Yeah, I mean,
it shouldn't. It was crazy, and then we just became such good friends after it, and we were in each other's weddings. We were with each other when we were in the hospital giving birth, and we've gone through so much. And you're like my ride or died mommy. And we have whenever we can get together, we have fun. Not fun like we did in our 20s, but late 40 something fun we're having right now. So I would just want to thank you for coming on.
Sure.
Cheers to that. Thank
Happy
you.
holidays.
Thank you, and happy holidays to everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope we weren't too much of a hot mess.
I feel like we were all over the place.
We did. But that's, I think, when you have a good friend on.
Yeah, it's hard to stay on topic.
It's hard to stay on topic. So I do apologize. I hope you enjoyed the stories. Remember, please follow me on my Facebook page, Instagram. Share it to other moms and dads so we can spread the word. And please go to my YouTube channel and hit subscribe. Don't just view it, but hit subscribe so you don't miss all these wacky podcasts that come out. So happy holidays, and I'll see you in the new year.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Cheers again. Cheers again.
Cheers.
Mm.